My name is Nathan Drakes, and I am from the Barbados Community College. Well, I have always been keen on the arts, like drawing and stuff, and eventually that kind of transitioned into a liking for architecture. And I finished secondary school in 2020, and I went to go and do the architecture program, but I didn't know we needed a portfolio. So I ended up doing the building and civil engineering program first, and then came back and did the architecture program. So while doing the civil engineering program, I was more so looking into what architecture really involves and the whole idea of designing a space for people to use and for people to find comfort in using. I became really drawn to that. So doing the architecture program, that was like my main focus with all of my projects, to design a space that people can use and really enjoy, and not just do something that's aesthetically pleasing. My interest in the competition was really sparked after my tutor, Ms. Brown, sent us an email about it. And after scanning through what the different topics were, I thought, well, this could be fun to really experiment and see what I would be able to come up with alongside my team. We really decided to use micro-living solutions as our theme because from looking at the others, which I can't exactly remember right now, but from looking at the others, the micro-living solutions topic seemed to be the most fun yet kind of challenging one at the same time. Because when we talked about it, we discussed the fact that micro-living means you have to be able to design something for a specific budget. So we wanted to go forward with that and thought, yeah, this could be fun. The benefits of entering the school's design competition that I see are, one, you get a bit of exposure, and two, it's separate from schoolwork, so you're able to just explore a bit more. Because the schoolwork is one thing and you are able to explore with it, but I find that the design competition is catering towards a specific need or something that's actually required in the real world. So it helps you put the knowledge that you learned from school as well as your creative processes into creating a space. The fun part was really coming up with an idea to design a small form factor. And the challenge that comes with that is you want to include adequate storage space, but at the same time you don't want the space to feel too cramped. Even though it is small, you want it to feel somewhat roomy. So I would say the real challenge in that, again, is making the space feel roomy, because the form factor that we chose was like 8 feet wide by 28 feet long. And that is very narrow. Well, I would encourage other students to enter by simply saying, if you have a liking or if you have a passion for architecture, then a design competition is one way that you can not only get exposure, but really test yourself and see what you've learned in the program, and not just any program, but how you can really apply that knowledge into real life scenarios. Because if you are serious about architecture, you have to apply it when you're designing a house, a hospital, whatever the case is. And honestly, it's just, for me, it's just fun. So if you have a passion for it, I think you would enjoy being a part of competitions. I would say the competition would help me progress only by being able to add it to my portfolio, for example, so that when I'm applying to schools or applying for work, I can have that there so that they can see that, yeah, I wasn't just in school, I was actually actively doing stuff outside of school. I would say the school's design competition is important because it allows the youth to explore even before you reach the stage of going to community college. Something like this can help you decide if architecture is something that you want to get into. Furthermore, designing on a whole is if it's something you want to get into. Because from watching the other team present, they were from Queen's College, and they were still able to present a design that I think solved a few issues there, but obviously it can be developed more as they get further into architectural studies.